Hey everyone, I'm just gonna let people join us here.
No one yet. I haven't got on yet. So.
Okay, let's see. That takes about 30 seconds from when I started. Is that us yet?
That's us.
Okay.
Ian, hello, Madison, Karen, Laura, Christian.
Ooh, thank you.
Pamela.
Keep
Jean.
going.
Hi, Jean. Traveling Jean.
Traveling Jean.
Up to 6.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta share.
Okay. You keep doing that. I'm just giving it a minute for everyone to kind of get in here. Okay. Oh, Traveling Jean is in Ohio. Hi, Laura. Hi, Kristen. Come on in, everyone. Hi, Barb.
Barb Fixer?
Yeah, she came in.
No, I don't share it to it,
Yeah. Hi, Kristen Wenzel. Kristen Lafrito Wenzel. I have to do that all the time. So, today's kind of a sad day for Iowans. And there's actually right now a live vigil going on for the Molly Tibbetts case. So prayers and blessings out to the family and the community that has been affected. Hi, Joy.
Mars is in retrograde and Pammy, it's your fault, Joy says.
I say that. It's always your fault, Joy. We were just talking about you, Joy. Like I said, you're kind of a family name. I said I should probably buy Joy some chocolates, but then eat out a couple of pieces of the chocolates. So, hi, Pat. Welcome. Okay, so like I said, there's I think KWWL is doing a live vigil right now for the Molly Tibbetts case, and you know, as for me and Bill, our prayers are with that family right now. So, okay, it is time to get started on our Facebook Live this week. So I'll give you a couple of things to think about here. I have been working on Quickadillies, and I've been starting to do them pretty faithfully again every week as time allows. Come on in, Nancy. Good to see ya. So I've kind of got my schedule, and I was working online to kind of like print out my schedule. And hi, Jerry Lynn. And so if it seems like I've been posting a lot lately, that's because I've been posting a lot lately, which means as glamorous as, hi Janet, hi Joyce, as glamorous as this job seems that I'm just crafting all day long, there's actually a lot more to it. So I'm trying to do my blog posts and keep up, and I've got 6 days a week that I'm now up to posting something, whether I'm scheduling those posts or not. But so I've had to kind of organize myself a little bit. But if it seems like I'm blowing up your computer, yeah, I kind of am. I'm trying to do at least 1 to 2 Quickadillies a week, a Facebook Live. I have a Casing Tuesday group that I'm involved in where we case a card out of our book. Hi, Kristen Wenzel. And then I post my lives the next day.
Tater.
And oh, good, Tater. How are ya? Hi, Beth Ann. And then I have my Friday post. So basically at this point, I'm kind of just taking Saturday and Sunday, and I am doing some posting on those, but I got to get some family time in too. So, and then in our spare times, we've been crafting. That's kind of like what this family is about, apparently. Bill's got his woodwork shop, and he's been doing some stuff there. So, I'm going to try to have a Quickadilly come out every Monday now. So, that's the goal, and then it'll probably be Mondays and Saturdays. It's a lot. So by the time you do your filming, or take your pictures, edit your pictures, put them in your blog, you know, send them out across the internet. Hi, Brenda. It takes a lot out of your work week. But so if I'm blowing up your computer, tell me if it's too much. I like to get ideas out to people. And tonight we're going to be doing stuff from the new catalog. You see this? This is my reminder that I cannot open the new catalog until September 5th. It goes live on September 5th, so I'm not allowed to open it. I can show you the front, I can show you the back, but I cannot show you what's inside. So you're going to have to wait, but we are going to be using...
Just 2 weeks.
And I'm not... Yeah, just 2 weeks. I'm not going to be... doing any Christmas stuff tonight. I'm going to be doing more fall. And here in Iowa, it has been like fall weather, hasn't it, Bill?
A little bit.
Yeah, it has really been kind of fall. So my reminders, share my video, and let me know that you did so, because I am going to do a drawing each week. And this is how you get entered into my drawing. Really quick then, bonus days are here, and it's not too far. It's only till the end of the month, and so every $50 you spend earns you $5 in Stampin Up cash. And what they do is you have to have a valid email address, so they'll email it to you. The Color Your Season is still on, so it's this gorgeous stamp set of all the different seasons, matching stitched season framelits. If you buy them together, you get a 10% discount, and I actually did just get the new assortment in. So we had our old assortment here of watercolors, but here's the new one. So let's see. Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, and Gorgeous Grape. So, of course, the Gorgeous Grape and the Granny Apple Green are kind of on my hot buzz list these days. I had to have that. So, now that does not come with the 10% off, but it is available, and it's limited time. So you only have until the 31st of August to get that in. So, and again, every $50 that you spend, even if you buy this, you get $5 off for next month. Okay, we're just going to go on. We'll come back to the rest of that at the end. So today we are going to play with the brand new Country Home stamp set. Now, let's see. Let me get it up in here. Is that in camera, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay. So this set, just to look at it, doesn't seem like much, but there's so many fun things to go with it. You know, I love all the fun little extras. Look at this. They have, this is called, we're going to be using this braided linen trim. So let me see if I can hold it up here. Can you see that? But here's what's really cool. Thanks for sharing, Brina. Nice to see you. Is you can fray this stuff out and separate it. Does that show? I should have had like a black... Is it showing? Okay. So I was going to say I should have had a black piece of paper behind it. So we're going to be using that tonight. And then let me get the project box for the first project. Because they have chicken wire elements. So it's these sheets that look like chicken wire, and we're going to be using it tonight. It comes like this, so you just cut off what you need, but it actually looks like chicken wire on your card, but it's mailable. I love that it's mailable. So this is awesome, and it just adds a neat touch. And then, oh, do I not have that ready to go? Why, it wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be a normal, what'd you miss?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a normal live if I didn't. So then they have this tin tile embossing folder. Now this is one of the dynamic embossing folders, but it's cool. I don't know if that shows very well on the camera. Does it show? Belle?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know if it was going to show or not. And then,
A little bit.
last but not least, and I had to like take all my scraps because usually I fight every time to show you any time that they have a paper pack. So this one is called Country Lane Designer Series Paper. When I first saw it, I thought, ooh, that's a busy one. Kind of interesting colors because it's not colors that I'm used to working with, but that's what my job is to teach you how to work with these colors, right? So look at this one. And guess what? Out of the whole pack, the two busiest ones are the ones that we're going to be using tonight. And I have super simple chic cards going on. Look at that. Yes. It's got this nice, I made one in this nice wood grain one too, but we're not using that tonight. Look at the cotton. I love it. And then the pumpkins, which I think is cool. And then, of course, with our designer series paper, there's a whole nother side. So I'm hoping that my mom can see this because this is Blackberry Bliss, and I know that this is right in that whole Raspberry Ripple family that she likes of kind of rose deep purples. So it's very, very pretty, and I love that they made this one like the tin tile too. So it's great paper. So let's get started on our first project. Okay. Now, one of the things I try to do is I try to always have a theme with my, hi Tanya, with my Facebook Live. So obviously my theme is going to be using this stamp set and all the supplies to make some cards. But I do want to point out one thing that's in the regular catalog, and since this is already live, I can go ahead and open this one up. I have the page marked. Right down here at the bottom, and I think people have missed this, so I just want to point it out. It's delightfully detailed note cards and envelopes. So you get the card and the envelope. And they have wonderful watercolored wash patterns on them. Is that awesome or what? Right? Beautiful, beautiful, wonder. And they have it in the mint macaron, and they also have it in the Blackberry Bliss. And guess what? We're going to be using one of each tonight. So that's where you find that. That was what page? And obviously, if you don't have a catalog and need one, let me know. I'd be happy to send you one. 193 of our annual catalog. So it comes with 20 of these. So it's 5 each of 4 different designs that they have on here. 4 different watercolor washes. 20 of them in very vanilla with very vanilla envelopes. So, okay, let's get going now that you know what those are that I'll be using. How is my camera angle? Everyone doing okay? Okay, so crushed curry we're going to be using. We're going to start off with our project kit here. Now, these are note card size, so they are just a little bit smaller, but they are mailable. I have to say that because Joy's here, and Joy always nigs me on if it's mailable or not.
All mailable, yep.
So, I'm just going to go ahead. It's pre-scored, which is nice. Isn't that neat? So I didn't have to do any of that work. Okay. So we're going to use this crazy paper, and it's got a lot of pattern on it with the crushed curry on the back, but we're going to use this side up because I wanted to pull out that Blackberry Bliss. I have trouble saying that. So that one is cut at 2 by 3.5. Our focal point image is cut at 2.5 by 3. And this is just Whisper White is what I used. This is Whisper White. Even though this is very vanilla, there's so little, so I thought it went well. And then what I did is I just cut off a piece of this chicken wire. So, okay, let's get started. This is so easy. It's just got the embellishments, few embellishments and stuff. So this isn't going to take us that long. So fold that base. Let's start off with our piece of Whisper White and our sentiment. And the sentiment that I chose out of this is, you are the happy to my day. That's you, Bill. You're the happy to my day.
Oh, thank you, baby.
So we're going to ink that up, and I'm using the Memento ink in the Tuxedo Black. Get that nice and inky. And I just want to put this kind of right in the middle of my, and this is where it gets a little dicey for me because I can't see. So hopefully that's it and that's straight. And let that ink transfer. Yay, not too shabby, huh? And then I want to get out, I'm going to get out this image. And I don't know what I'd call this image. The one with the cotton on it, though, is what I'm going to be using. And my block. Whoops. You can tell I've been using my stays on with this one because it's dark. Some people don't use it. I never have a problem with it. I actually like it when my blocks get inky like that. What are you laughing at?
Oh, if it's not straight, just blame Joy.
Is that what
Poor
she
old
said?
Joy.
Oh, is she having a pity party? She loves it. Okay, so I just wanted to check to make sure I didn't have any excess ink from the last time. So I'm going to ink it up in the crushed curry. And of course, I always do my little test. Yeah, so it's not coming out crushed curry in black. And I'm going to just stamp kind of on and off of this image down here at the bottom, right over the words, like so. That was easy enough, right? You got any stories to share with them today?
No, not today. I'm kind of story guy.
I think, whoops. I think Joy's starting to get feeling a little victimized here.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do something nice for her, aren't I? So let's bring...
Chocolate for her.
Give her a half-eaten box of chocolates.
That's right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by gluing down the DSP to the card base.
With the green glue.
Yep, right in the middle is kind of where I'm aiming for. It is just a little bit different stamping when you have a phone up your nose. I'm glad the camera is turned this way. Otherwise, you guys would have quite the treat.
Nostril treat there.
Yes. Okay, now I'm going to take my pre-cut piece, and I've, you know, you can see I'm getting 1, 2, I probably get 4 out of this. The way I cut it is so that I would either have 2 or 3 of these. My first piece had kind of 2, and then I just kind of cut around, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's chicken wire. Is chicken wire perfect? Ooh, look it. So this will give me a prime example because I didn't have this ready to go. So this one's just a little too long for this project, so I'm just going to cut this off. And I just kind of follow the curves given. Okay, you're giggling, what?
Oh, Joy says better the phone than a bird of paradise up your nose.
Okay. All right, Joy. So I'm going to bring in my mat, and I'm going to do my old trusty routine of gluing with my silicone mat. I really love this. It works very quick, very easily. And I just have my one sponge that this is how I know it's, I don't know why it's sticky. I should know anyway. But you don't have to do much because this stuff is so sticky. I can just tap this down on the image. This stuff rolls right off of this mat. That's what I like. Okay. And now, let's come back in here. The one mistake that I made that I would suggest is don't let the image pick up and then go back down into your glue, because it gets into the front of the image, which is not cool. Luckily it dries clear, but then you're looking at getting like hairs and stuff into your stuck onto your project. Okay, so I'm going to come back in with my image, and I'm my focal point, and I'm just going to put all sorts of dimensionals all over.
The better.
That's what I say too. Right, Jean?
Right, Jean. More dimensionals, the better.
Okay. So now what I've done, and what I'm trying to point out is that really busy paper that you didn't know what to do.
Goodness, it's a neat trick.
Oh, it is pretty cool. That you didn't know, wow, that's a lot. I'm only using just a piece of it, but it really adds quite the pop here to the project. So I'm going to lay this down. There we go. Now, the fun part. Oh, I should have pre-done these. So I'm going to tie a bow with my twine, my braided linen twine. So
Laura Lyon says that Jean says you're wasting them.
I'm not wasting
Monkey's
them.
On. Hi, Monkey.
Hi, Monk. I need to call you sometime, Lori. Lori Delargadell. There. Okay, so I just made a small little bow here that I'm going to stick up on. I don't know why I just put that away. But before I do, I'm going to take this braided ribbon, linen threaded, braided.
Sherry says hi, everyone.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
Really?
And I'm going to clip that one down just a little bit, but I'm pulling it apart. I don't know how well you can see that. And separating it. What are you laughing at?
Joy's saying, I'm glad there's two of us that they can abuse.
Oh, Joy, you're special in your own way, but
Tanya's asking if that twine is very thick.
Well,
For mailing.
no, it'll go flat. And see, I just thickened it up by, can you see this, Bill, on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of opened it up like that and thickened it up. Yeah, it would be a mailer. I don't like stuff that isn't a mailer. Mailable. Is that a word? Mailable? So I'm just going to roll up my glue dot here. Joy, the gal Lori Delargadell that just came on, she is another one that I pick on all the time. In fact, I call her Monkey. If that makes you feel any better, you're not the only one that takes my abuses. So we're just going to set that right on there. And then we're going to fan that out even just a little bit more. I love this because it really makes it kind of rustic looking. Now, if I were going to add anything to this, I might do a little spritz. However, I'm not a very good spritzer. So we're going to call this good on this one. And this is how you take that really busy paper, and it still shows up, but you're taking that busy paper and you're making the focal point about the saying. Can they see that? Are they giving me any love?
Yeah, a lot of love.
Laura says Dingbat is my sister. So,
Bethany says it's great.
Joy says I'm an equal opportunity abuser. Okay, thank you, you guys. So that's the first project using that chicken wire with this set. Now let's go on to the next one. And I do really like this set. Okay. Get my next project box. You cannot go wrong. If you really look at that, that was very simple stamping, very simple steps, but it really kind of looks like something with that background wash. So you don't have to be an artist to get these exciting things to happen. You just have to get set. So if you buy in sets, then you are more apt to have success. Okay, so I'm pulling out the next project box. And this time we're going to be using the Blackberry Bliss with this one. And this time we are going to use the background base. It's the same thing. It's the watercolor wash. And it's already been folded for us here. And I'm going to do it the landscape style instead of the portrait style. We're going to be using, and you're going to see me use a lot of copper for the.
Wants to know if you're ever going to get shimmer paint.
I got the copper shimmer paint, and I'm gonna have something coming out. Yes, Joy. And I got this one. This one I've got some stuff for fall coming out that I'll be teaching here really soon when the catalog goes live. And this one is gonna be for some holiday winter stuff. So yes, I do. And as I was saying, and this it turns out really pretty, and I want to show you so bad. But for the fall, autumn holidays, I'm going to be using a lot of this copper foil and copper twine or thread and all that. So let's get some dimensions down here. I have a 1/2 inch by 4 1/4 inch piece of Blackberry Bliss, the one that I can't say. For the DSP, I have 2 1/2 by 4 inch piece of the DSP. Now this is the one with the milk jugs. And then I have, this time I've got the Very Vanilla, and I have 1 3/4 by 2 3/4 piece cut for the focal image. And let's actually start with that. We're going to stamp that in the Blackberry Bliss. Did you see me go pressing that like it was an old? I'm so used to that. So on this one, I'm going to be using the Simply Thankful for all the good things. What?
Everybody's loving the copper.
I know this copper I think is going to be really, I want to do a test one. Really big this season. And I am actually with this one, I think I might. I'm going to put this where I can see it and get control of it. And hopefully, I'm going to do a little huffing. Looks like I might need to re-ink that. So I'm just going to set this down in the middle of the Very Vanilla and give that ink a moment to transfer. And there's the saying. It's so beautiful. Okay. And then let's bring this base back in. Now, I'm going to use the leaf punch that came out last year for the fall. And I'm going to cut out 2 sets of these in copper. Hey, Jean, is Wayne with you? Is he watching? So, we've got that on the copper foil. I'm in love. This is the leaf punch from last year, and I am in love. Okay, and then I'm going to just take that DSP, and I'm going to set this as our base. And for most of you who know me know that I don't necessarily always like everything symmetrical all the time. So, of course, I had to do one card. That's just, yeah, wonky, Bill says. Is everyone doing okay?
Yeah, it seems to be. Beth Ann says that's one of her favorite punches.
I know, me too, Beth Ann. I love it. It's just quick and easy. Okay, so I put that in the lower right-hand corner so that you can see some of this. Okay, and I'm going to take my tailored tag punch that I love so much. And I'm just going to make flag on each end. And I want this to kind of come out a little this way.
Jay says he's kind of watching.
He's kind of?
Yeah. Picks up tips and helps.
Okay. So I want this to come out. Well, I was hoping he was watching. More that way than this way. I don't want it so even, so you can glue that down to the bottom like so. Then we'll get our sentiment, and of course overkill on the... It's funny because there's some people who like a lot of these and some people who just like a couple of them, and I don't know what my issue is. I like them in every corner. Oops. Okay, so I want to kind of have that more centered in this piece but down at the bottom. So like that. Did that make sense? So I'm kind of wonkied up, but it's, trust me, it's worth it. Let's get out some glue dots. And we're going to use our foil copper. And I'm just... Who's that? Oh, hi Fran. Welcome. Oops, oops. Well, let's see here. There we go. Okay. And one on this way, and I kind of like that going over a little bit. Now let's take out our look at that. I'm always inky when I stamp. And I want kind of longer tails on this, so just like you're learning to tie your little shoelace, make your little bow. And I'm going to do the same thing, only I want to make sure I get this to the right size. There we go. That's good. Nice and tight. Okay, then this thing just, it literally just opens up like a little accordion. It's just braided. So I'm going to pull these open. And that might be just a hair too long. I'm going to do the same thing again, and I love this stuff. I think this is fun, just all getting funky like this. Looks kind of rustic, so you got this really pretty DSP, and then this rustic twine here. Oh, I think that's so cool. What are you laughing at?
Oh, they want to get the dirt on you.
Who wants the dirt on me? What do they want? What dirt? There's no dirt on me, Laura and Joy. The jig is up. You've been found out. Jeez. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. Roll up a glue dot here. And then I'm going to put this one right here. And then I'm going to adjust it in spot. Kind of like that. Going around looking, I don't know, it gives it that kind of burlap look. I'm going to tuck that down in there. Isn't it pretty though? Anyone saying anything?
Patricia wants to know what ribbon that is.
this is the one from the new holiday catalog. It is called the Braided Linen Trim. Braided Linen Trim. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so there you have it. What's everyone thinking?
Absolutely.
What kind of dirt do you want? Tater, you don't know anything. You stop. Okay, now look at these two projects. So really, they're very simple. Beginner stampers can do these projects. It's just cutting some paper, doing some punching, and very limited stamping. And that's what I really like about this set. Now, I do have, I'm working on a couple of things, like here's some things that are going to take a little bit more. It's not like just the words. It's going to take a little bit more, but those will be coming when the catalog goes live. In the meantime, nice and simple. I am all about the simple stamping to make a really beautiful look, and I think these really do that. And I love Stampin' Up so much. I can't even begin to tell you guys. I love the specials. Speaking of which, why don't we get to that point? I love the specials. Okay, so remember, September 5th I can open this. Until then, this is on here. So if you can't live without this stuff, please, I have an online store just right here on Facebook. It's the blue button at the top that says Shop Now. Click on that. Use host code 6YFCCANM for all orders in the month of August under $150. Over $150, you are able to collect Stampin' Rewards, and I want you to have that. Let everybody know that I am on Facebook, and I am doing my Quickadillies now on YouTube and Pinterest. You can find them there, and my blog. Be sure to share my video to be entered into the drawing. There is the Color Your Season, like I talked about earlier. That only goes while supplies last in August, so we're getting close to the end. For every $50 you spend this month, you get $5 in Stampin' money that you can spend in September. This is awesome. All you need is a valid email address. And then I do want to do, no, not quite. If you want a discount on every order that you make, I know that I do. That's why I signed up. About 7.5 years ago, I signed up. I had a huge wish list, and I have never regretted it. You do not have to sell a thing. So if you're interested, I'm glad to give you any information to join my team. You get into the inside perks. That means I have the catalog before it's released to the public. I am ordering from this catalog now before the public is able to get to it. Okay? So let me know, Piccadilly Stampin' at blogspot.com. You can find me piccadillystampin.com. My domain, I have my emails right on there. You don't even have to do anything. My special for everybody, when you order $50 or more in products between now and Saturday at noon, which is August 25th this time, you get a free gift from me if you use this host code. So that's what I got on there. And now guess what time it is, guys?
It's time for drum roll.
So it's time for our drawing this week, okay? And let me get that. And I would like to thank everybody. I cannot be thankful enough. I am getting quite a few shares from here in my Facebook. Look at all these. So I'm going to mix them up. And of course, I'm going to let Bill do our drawing.
Let's see, who do I got? Jan and Wally Robinson.
Oh, yay! They have not won yet. Jan and Wally Robinson. Oh, let me show them what they got. Okay. I have for you, I did a Quickadilly, I think, last week or the week before. So there's a couple cards in here. Enjoy your special day. So you can use it for graduation. You can use it for birthday. Whatever you need it for. I will be sure to get these to you. Oh, I'm so excited that you won. Yay. It comes with the envelopes, everything ready to go. Okay, and then one other thing before I sign off. Joy, will you message me your mailing address? I give you a lot of business here on my Facebook Live, and I think I'm going to just send you these cards so that you can use them. I would like to do that since you're a good sport on that. So send me your address. Okay, everyone, I appreciate your time tonight like I do. I'll be back here next Wednesday for another Facebook Live. In the meantime, I'm going to start check out my YouTube channel, check out my Pinterest page, because I'm going to be doing not only my blog posts, but I'm going to start doing Quickadillies every week. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.